If you've ever bought a pair of glasses, you've probably been asked, do you want an anti-glare coating? Well, what if I told you that the whole concept of anti-glare is kind of a myth? Let me explain. So hi, I'm Robert, Style and Vision Consultant here at the Spectacle Factory, and it's my job to pair you with your perfect pair of glasses. And an anti-glare coating, as it's known, can be an integral part of your glasses, but not for the reasons that you might think. And that's the topic that we're exploring in today's video. Now, anti-reflective coating, as it is more scientifically known, is not a new phenomenon. Did you know it's been around for almost 150 years? Who invented the anti-reflection coating? Well, let's ask the Even Realities AI. Who invented the anti-reflective coating? The invention of the anti-reflection coating is often attributed to Alexander Smakula, a Ukrainian physicist who developed interference-based optical anti-reflective coatings while working at Carl Zeiss in 1935. There you have it, and that's a great example of where the Even Realities digital smart glasses actually come in really handy in everyday life. If you need to know the answer to something, at the touch of a button, you've got the answer, thanks to the built-in AI. I've covered these smart glasses in videos before, we're not going to go too deep into that, and Even Realities are not sponsoring this video. It's just something that I genuinely enjoy wearing, and is very useful in my day-to-day life. And if you'd like to order a pair from us, you can. We ship these with or without prescription all over the world. Anyway, back to the topic of the video. So, anti-reflection coatings are not a new thing. They were first commercialized by Carl Zeiss to mask the glare from submarine periscopes. When the periscope appeared above water, the glint from its surface would reveal the location of the underwater ship. And of course, that's not what you want. The whole point of a submarine is to be stealthy. You see, if you take any piece of glass or plastic, a certain portion of the light that hits it will reflect away. Typically, it's around about 10%. What does that mean? Well, that means that you're seeing things 10% less clearly than you would otherwise. The anti-reflection coating reduces those reflections from 10% down to less than 1%. Here's a useful visualization for you. If you take a piece of paper or something with very small print, something with very small detail to it, and you turn on the flashlight on your phone, shine it on it, even the palm of your hand, you'll see more detail than you can without the light on it. Our eyes use light to resolve images and detail so that we can see the best we can. So the more light reaches your eye, the more clearly you're going to see things around you. It's that simple, and therefore by improving light transmission through your lenses, you will just simply see clearer. But there is a secondary benefit to an anti-reflection coating, because there are two sides to any lens. And improving light transmission from the front is great. But what about the back? Well, what you'll find is that actually if you see a bright light source, some of it will actually reflect off the surface of your eye. And therefore some of the light that reflects back off your eye could reflect back into your eye, causing ghosting or glare. When your optician tells you that you need an anti-glare coating, that is what they should be referring to. But where I take umbrage in the way that anti-glare coatings are often sold is that the buyer, you, often interprets that as your glasses will reduce glare from a car or will reduce glare from a screen. And that is the big lie in the optical industry. The anti-glare element comes from reflections that are caused by the glasses themselves, not from the outside environment. In other words, if you didn't need glasses and you put on a clear pair with anti-reflection coating, you will literally see no different. That's a really important distinction, because a lot of people buy lenses with anti-glare coating thinking that they're going to see clearer at night, or they're going to see clearer on the screen. And that's not really what they do. So thinking that you're going to buy these magic glasses and they're going to enhance your vision in certain situations, it's just wrong. And it's a trap that a lot of people have fallen into over the years. And it's important to know that there are actually lenses that do those things. So for example, most high quality lens manufacturers nowadays, from Nikon to Zeiss to Essilor to Hoya, have specialized technologies to improve your vision when driving at night. But that is a whole distinctive thing from an anti-reflection coating. And similarly, there are lots of lenses nowadays designed to improve your vision on screens. We've covered that in a recent video. But that is still a separate thing to anti-reflection coating. Anti-reflection coating is a quality of life feature that is useful on most glasses. But it's important to know what its limits are, and it's not going to enhance your vision in any way. It's just an improvement over lenses which don't have an anti-reflection coating because of the inherent flaws that they have. And I hope that clears things up. But having said all that, do you even want an anti-reflection coating on your glasses? Well, most of the time the answer to that is yes. However, there are exceptions. For example, one of my favorite finishes on a pair of glasses is something called a flash coating. And a flash coating will actually slightly reflect light from the front surface of your glasses. That produces a beautiful iridescent effect that can just look amazing, and it also helps to reduce the harsh ambient light in a situation like I am now where you've got bright overhead lighting. So flash coatings are really useful for day-to-day life. I personally, although these glasses are clear, much prefer to have a tint, a flash coating, to filter the light coming through to my eyes, and I find that much more comfortable, and it does enhance your vision as well. And similarly, you have mirror coatings which make the lens fully reflective. They will reflect a high amount of light from the front surface of the lens, improving your vision in really bright situations, and that's why mirrored sunglasses are more protective than non-mirrored sunglasses. However, no matter what coating you have on the front surface of your lens, there is literally no reason not to have anti-reflection on the back. It can never be a bad thing, it's always a good thing, 10 times out of 10, whether glasses, sunglasses, because those reflections between your eye and the lens, that ghosting effect, is only a negative. Anyway, I hope that clears things up, and I hope you now fully understand the advantages of anti-reflection coating and the lie behind anti-glare coating. What do you think? Do you have an anti-reflection coating on your glasses, and have you noticed a difference? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more of the best eyewear content on the internet. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks guys, bye bye.